Okay, are we live? Just double checking things here, making sure. I think we are live. I think we're good to go. Okay. Thank you for joining me. My name's Arcadian, and this is my Survivalist Let's Play. I was supposed to actually have a video out for you yesterday, and I recorded all the work that we're getting ready to do, and then checked the recording and realized that somehow I paused the recording and it didn't save everything. So we're going to load back to the save from yesterday before we did all that work. That's not it. It's this one right here. And then we're going to just go ahead and redo it. Alright, so in this video we are doing some work with the Winterhold College. We're going to come up here, we're going to take on Sarthal, and then we're going to come down here, save Orthorn down at Felgrow Keep, and then as soon as we're finished with that, we'll do a little bit of more work up at the college and then come down and take on mizulft so we can get what is necessary to get our smithing up to level 100. So that is the end goal. That's what we're going to try to work on. But before we start on all of that, we have a few things to take care of. Let me double check here. Yeah. So, first things first. What was that? We have a few potions that we want to make. We're going to grab it's going to be 10 hanging moss. We're going to grab 10 impstool. I feel like we've already done this, but I don't have the potions on me. I should have more ingredients than that. Oops, I didn't mean to grab the cup. Okay, that's weird. Okay, we got 10 hanging moss, 10 impstool. We're gonna get 10 canis root. Actually, we're gonna grab 20 canis root. And 2 juniper berries, 7 spider eggs, and 9 elves ear. Make some quick potions to use while we're doing this work. Okay. Canis root. Hanging moss. Fortify one-handed potions, 71%. That's right. Canis root, impstool. Paralyze or 18% or 18 seconds paralysis. That's correct. Elves ear, juniper berries, 71%. Elves ear, spider eggs, 71%. We can put everything else back. Okay. So that gives us some good potions to use for where we're going. Also, we will grab some healing potions, a potion of cure disease, just in case. Grab some healing. We'll grab a couple magicka just to be sure that we're safe here. And that should be alright. Other than that, we just have our soul gems and we're ready to go. So the first set we're going to be doing is up in Sarthal. We won't technically need these potions for up at Sarthal. But we might as well go ahead and grab them now while we're here. The other thing that we need to do is we need to reload on food, because we are almost out. There's a dragon close by, I can hear him.
I'm glad that I'm finally traveling with someone who seems competent.
Oh, there he is. He's here. I think this is, if I remember correctly, this is an ancient dragon. There he is. I'm going to keep commentary to a minimum this video. Elder dragon, there he is. I'm going to keep commentary to a minimum. My throat's kind of sore. I don't know what's going on, so I may not talk as much as I usually would. You guys remember in the last video we got all of our armor and stuff upgraded and ready to go. We've got our enchanting up to level 100, and we've got our second tier armor, or tier 2 armor is up and ready. How's he hit? Ow. Gotta keep my distance, I don't want him to focus me. video, he got 3 dragon scales, or 3 dragon bones and 3 dragon scales. That's alright. Take care of that. It's nearly done. We already have the absorb stamina enchantment. Let's rest. I want to make sure that we're ready. Yes, yes, I'm all free. Take all this stuff to eat. There we go. Now we're well fed. That'll at least get us where we're going. Okay. We're gonna leave Frost here because the place that we're going, we're still at nighttime. I don't like that. Oh well. Like I was saying, the place that we're going, we're gonna go clear out Valtheim Towers while we're at it, since that's pretty much on the way to where we're going. Also, while we're, or no, we're going Sarthal first. I don't know why I'm thinking we're cutting across. So we'll grab Frost. We've got to clear out Sarthal before we can go that route. I hope you guys are enjoying the content. I'm really enjoying providing it for you. This has been a fun playthrough so far. I've really enjoyed being able to provide this and give you guys these videos. The last video took a lot of heavy editing just because it was a lot of dry content. We did a lot of crafting and running and all kinds of stuff, and it was kind of iffy. So I did my best in editing. I want to put this out there. I am not a video editor. I've never done it before besides some minor things. So hopefully it turned out well. The resources that were available to me were very limited, so I kind of had to use what I had. But all in all, I mean, I thought the video turned out well. Like, I went ahead and watched through it before I posted it up just to make sure there weren't any glaringly obvious problems.
Climb and back, and we'll be off.
But it seemed like it worked out well. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it as well. Unfortunately, big video edits are going to be kind of out of the question from here on out, because the software that I was using, the free software that I was using, only allowed big edits on videos greater than 2 minutes long
If there's anything
on the first
you need,
3.
just
After
let me
that,
know.
you have to purchase, and I just don't have the funds for that at the moment.
Let's sate that appetite, huh?
So, if you guys would like to see longer videos and more edited videos, please consider donating to me on my Patreon page. You don't have to. I'm still going to provide you with content regardless. It's just going to be raw content instead.
If your business with the college.
But if you guys if you guys are interested and
I'll show
want
you
to
to
see
your
better
room.
content,
Right this
please consider donating
All
to
right.
me. It's patreon.com/Arcadian.
Let me know if there's anything else you need.
Don't care how many colleges they will come. How much is
I'm gonna try to disconnect or try to get off my mic whenever I need to call. So hopefully I'm confident you guys is here. If you guys haven't been following along, a real quick plug on my League of Legends content. We are currently 10-0 since I came back, which is actually the highest win rate I've ever been at. I think before that my record was 9-0. So now that we're 10-0, I mean, it feels awesome. And I plan on playing some games this evening. Try to see if we can bump that up to 12-0, or if I can start early enough, maybe even more. We're looking good on League, so having a lot of fun with that as well.
And here we are. All right. Please stay close to me while we're inside. It should be safe, but it's always better to be cautious.
While we're here, I should have talked to him about it beforehand. Since we have the funds, we are quite literally rich right now. I thought about going ahead and buying some alteration skill training.
As some of you may know, Southall was one of the earliest...
You know, there might be gold somewhere in here.
It was also the largest. Sacked by the elves in the infamous Night of Tears, not much is known about what happened to Southall. This is an exciting opportunity for us to be able to study such an early civilization and the magic tables. Well, are there any questions before we begin? I can certainly share a bit of what I know. I expect any... Now let's see. What shall we have the rest of it? Berliner, my dear.
I'm not seeing signs of any warding magics at all.
Please be careful here. Take a look.
Or they were removed long ago.
Okay, we can grab Detect Life and Iron Flesh. Sure, we'll go ahead and grab we'll go ahead and grab all these. I don't want the Mage Light and Light. We've got plenty of money. It does not hurt us to use these. With our alteration reduction on our chest piece and on our helmet, we should be able to cast Iron Flesh as well as Iron Flesh 93. Okay, we may not be able to do both because Stone Flesh is only 33. So let's see here.
There.
Here. Oh. Okay, so Iron Flesh. Put that as a new one. Let's try both of them. Yeah, dual casting it. Not able to be done, and still casting both swords. That's okay. We don't have to dual cast it. We can just cast it the once. Hop over here and grab this Blister Ward. Blister Ward is always really good for 4 to 5 smithing potions.
I suggest we proceed with caution.
Don't touch anything. He what? You must be. I've only looked. Try and be careful, all right? We don't want to damage anything.
Okay, so we're going to go ahead and collect these enchanted rings. Grab that. That's empty. There's one right there. That's 2. got that. Now let's try this. One, oh yeah, we can do one cast of Flesh, and then dual cast of Swords, so we're good. Sarthal Amulet. You put it on, it creates a resonance with the door. If you want to, you can talk to 12th tier first. He's going to recommend you put the Sarthal Amulet on. Okay, and then you can just have the spell at the door. The Conjured Swords or the bow. Oh, Conjured Swords don't work, but the bow does. I think it's really any magical projectile will work. And then we'll take the Sarthal Amulet back off. Put our silver back on.
What in the world was that racket? Is everything all right?
Yep. Okay, let's go in. I'm going to quick save in here because we're going to have a nice little fight in here. Sorry, I meant to throw my mic up before I did that. Oh well.
Why in the world would this be sealed off? What is this place?
He comes in here, that's going to activate. Here comes the Sigix.
Hold, mage, and listen well. Know that you have set in motion a chain of events that
They're
cannot
frozen.
be stopped. Judgment has not been passed, as you had no way of knowing. Judgment will be passed on your actions to come, and how you deal with the dangers ahead of you. This warning is passed to you because the Sijic Order believes in you. You, mage, and you alone, have the potential to prevent disaster. Take great care, and know that the Order is watching.
Well, I felt something rather... I'm afraid. Can you tell me more about what you saw? The Sid and Dane, the Sijic, perhaps? Now, please do be careful. Who knows what we're going to find?
Dive back a little bit. I want them to take the brunt of these guys. Right at me. There we go. Focus there. Our upgraded gear is definitely doing the work. That's for sure.
Be prepared to defend yourself.
There are restless dead. I suggest you
Throw these guys out. Like even this raw line, they still do a decent amount of damage, but they're like, they take so much more damage with our upgraded gear. That's awesome.
I've never seen anything like this in Nordic ruins before.
Filling up these soldiers.
This bears closer respect. I'd like to stay a while. I mean, I've never seen anything like this in Nordic ruins before. Why, just look at that. This bears
Hanging moss. trap up ahead. Want to do. We can't activate that trap. Hulking draugrs, they're a little bit more tanky. Oh, not Delvin. And then there's that there. Oh no! Yep. There's the Death Lord Ebony Arrow. If I remember correctly, he's got an ebony bow and an ebony arrow, and he just wrecks you if he hits you. I was talking to a buddy of mine, and he was wondering why I don't edit out my deaths. And there's two reasons. One, obviously, like I said earlier, the editor, I've only got 3 videos of, basically that will work no matter what length they are. The other reason why I don't edit it out is because I want to be real. Like, I put a lot of effort into this game, and I played this game a lot. Like I said, the least embarrassing number of hours I put into this game is probably close to 5,000. I put well more than that, if I'm not mistaken. But it's more embarrassing to tell you that number. That being said, even so, like I've walked right into that trap. Or walked into that trap. So yeah, I've put in a lot of hours into this game, and even on legendary difficulty, it still provides a somewhat challenge to me. So it doesn't bother me to show you guys how many times I die, because I enjoy the game so much. Like even the deaths, I learned something new from them. So I don't mind showing you guys how many times I die, and in fact, it just doesn't bother me. I want to be honest with you, it's not easy on legendary difficulty. The game is very difficult to play, and a lot of it is positioning and timing. Let that guy get up here. He's gonna come after me. Yep, he's looking right at me. There we go. Lord, right, that's coming around that corner there, he hurts. So when he switches to one-handed, he can survive 2 attacks from his one-handed attack. When he does his archery mode, we can survive 1. Or no, we can't even survive. All because ebony arrow and his ebony bow. If he had an ebony axe, we'd be dead on the first hit from the axe too. Grab this mystery board.
There are
restless dead about it. I suggest we proceed with
So even our upgrade to our armor does fairly little when it comes to surviving these attacks. I could have went and got the Lord Stone first before coming in here, which would have given us a little bit more survivability. Not much, but a little bit. However, I wanted to keep the Mage Stone so that we can try to level up our Conjuration as much as we can. I'd like to try to get our Conjuration up to level 100, about the same time that we get our all of our skills and smithing. Don't think that dwarven arrow, because it'll actually draw the attention of Calcium, and he'll want us to go bring the dwarven arrow to him. Black soul gem. That's the Phil Grand Black Soul Gem. That's awesome. Save. This is another Death Lord. Come on. I know you saw me. You've got an Ebony. Sorry, Ebony Warhammer. I'm going ahead and grabbing these things because when I went through this dungeon yesterday, by the end of the dungeon I had a ton of carry room left, so I was a little bit more sparing on my run yesterday, so I'm going to go ahead and just grab everything today.
I'm certain we'll...
As long as it's within a certain value.
And plenty of wealth to make it worth our time.
These traps here will destroy us. They hurt so bad. So we'll switch to flames. That activates a trap without hurting us. And these things, every time you move these things around, so for example that one, it moves these 3. This one moves all 4 of them. So we go... hit that. That lines that up. That one's lined up. This one's 1 away, 2 away. And then this one's the last one. So if you move this one, it just moves this one. If you move this one, it moves this one and this one. If you move this one, it moves this one, and this one, and then that one does all four. So you gotta have to order it the right way. That way it's easier to take care of. Alright, now Tolkir is gonna catch back up to us.
Was it high time I caught up with you?
I don't really need that. Gotta be careful because Tolkir will hit that trap, so kind of dodge to the side. That was a grater when I did this yesterday. Right, now we're down to the main boss. This is where things get fun. He is very difficult for us to take on.
Oh, I hope so.
Conjuration up to 74, we're getting there. If we can get the level up, then we can then get another group of alteration.
Keep it busy. I'll try to drain some of its power.
Don't focus me.
There, now attack.
Oh, that's right. He was like very weak. I forgot about that because like it surprised me yesterday because he was so weak. Just so everybody sees, like you've seen me go through this. I'm now on legendary difficulty, and I don't understand why he was so easy to beat.
The only one seen.
So we'll take that. That gives us a second group of, or the second amulet portion of the 3-part amulet.
What could this place? I don't dare leave
Okay,
this
he's going to
unattended.
tell us to go back up to Winterhold. Let Savis Aaron know that he found something.
With this discovery, please hurry.
That thorax. That. Down here, there's a chest. Need to grab the glass shield or the glass boots. Sorry, I did it again, didn't I? Grab ice orb. Speaking of shots, we've got 2 dragons. We're gonna hold off. We'll keep the dragon souls for now. So yeah, ran through this a lot faster than I did in my run yesterday. I think I died a few more times yesterday, but I was also not as prepared because the that first Dragger Death Lord kind of surprised me. I wasn't expecting it to be a Death Lord, which I should have. I mean, I'm level 40, so you'd think I'd be prepared for that kind of thing. I was not.
I suggest we proceed.
There, through the mountain, because that's always fun. I'm gonna take this up to Ross up to Winterhold. Talk to Santos there. Then it's been a while since we've been up to Winterhold, so we should be able to grab grab a whole bunch of ingredients and stuff that you get from the Mage's Helmet. So we're gonna go ahead and grab those while we're up here.
We used to be an adventure here.
done some thinking. I think that eventually we will complete the College of Winterhold quest line. Just because we have some compassion towards outcasts, and the College of Winterhold is definitely fits that bill. They are kind of the outcasts of Skyrim. So helping them out would feel proper for us, even though we're not your traditional mage. The other side of that is the whole point of all of this is to earn glory. We want to earn the glory, or earn back our glory, our pride as orcs, from being kicked out of the stronghold.
You are relatively new
And becoming
here, are
the
you not?
Archmage
I have
could be a
noticed you,
good
but we have
way
not
to kind of
spoken.
prove
I am
to the people back home, to our brother back home, that even though we do use magic, which a orc is not
Please don't tell me that
typically known
another
to
one of
do.
the apprentices has been I thank you, Toft, since he's a speak with and good work.
Yeah, it's not
the
something
next
that
time
we
you
would
find
typically
yourself
do.
exploring Nordic ruins,
Becoming the Archmage could be a good way of saying, kind of like an in-your-face, we actually are our magic makes us stronger. So the College of Winterhold is definitely a good option for us. Or becoming the Archmage, even though we're not your traditional mage.
You are now in the arcade. Disrupt my... Now, do you require assistance? I know what you want. Well, you don't even need to ask. No, I don't have any. I said not any. I think one of those volumes may have had some relevant information.
Okay, so
if
that's
you
going to
want
send us off after Orthorn.
You there. I have...
finally
You're in
traveling with
Sarko,
someone who
yes?
seems
It has come to... I know full well. Tolfdir is still there now, is he? Something was discussed. That sounds Thank you for your help. You may go now.
Like I said, I got to keep commentary to a minimum. I definitely feeling myself losing my voice. Hopefully I'm still speaking loud enough that you guys can hear. Let me pull this up. Yeah, so, I mean, it's showing up on my thing. So,
I have
hopefully you guys can hear me
important things on my
fairly
mind.
well. Oops, I did not mean to do that. Let's put 2 back onto the
Your
console.
concerns are not
We'll head over here, we'll grab the ingredients out of here. We will rest until daytime so that we're not traveling partially at night. I'm gonna grab the food as well, because we need whatever we can get. Give me a second. Oh, I've got a Shih Tzu poodle mix. She's sleeping in the living room, and she's like barking. And I was trying to figure out what was going on. I didn't know if there was anybody here. She's dreaming. That gave us another fire salts. We're gonna grab a bunch of fire salts in the next place. These. Fire salts, as I've said before, are great for hot soups. So with the fire salts, we'll be able to make plenty of hot soups, and that will go a long way to helping us survive in Skyrim's colder areas, like Winterhold. Speaking of food, we can go ahead and get one of these apple pies. Alright, now we could jump over to Hall of Attainment. I did decide to live stream this one because I knew this one was going to be a longer video, because we got to redo everything that we did yesterday, or everything that I did yesterday, as well as what I wanted to get done for today. So hopefully by the end of this, oh, I meant to slate. Hopefully by the end of this,
What's our next move?
This kind of live stream play, I want to have my smithing up to level 100. So that's kind of the end goal for this. And to do that, we're going to have to do a bunch of running around mizulft, because basically we're going to completely clear mizulft, and then oh, I need to switch over to my warm apparel. So yeah, I want to completely clear mizulft, and then once we have done that, then we will go through and pick everything up. And there's going to be a ton of warming materials, so we'll have to do... Teldrin will probably have to pick up the majority of it, to be honest. Should be good on health, yes. Stamina, yes. Okay, we're good. Before we continue, I want to see the barrel. Let's take these off for a second. I want to see what my health is at about, I think so, 280, 220. That's 18. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. So 130, 120, 160, 140, 190, 160, 220, 220, 180, yeah. 250, 200, good, 280, 220. So yeah, next 3 perk points, or next 3 go into health. So we're getting there.
What?
Put our apparel back on, because we are... the enchanted silver.
It'll work. Cave bear took off after something. Sounds all good to me. Sorry, not cave bear, though. Snow bear. We are up in the cold, so I'm going to try to avoid conflict as much as possible. I want 0 conflict. Snowy Sawbray Cat. Turn on the speed. I do have 2 hot suits if it becomes necessary. I think we'll be able to... Ooh, that's a mage. That's an arbor mage? Yep. Don't want him to hit us with a crossbow because it'll slow us down.
fast. Wonder why he's cutting on us. Could we have slighted perhaps? The dealers. These wolves up here we can actually go ahead and deal with and get. Oh, why is that? Why am I locked into? I hit something. Over-encumbered. I am over-encumbered. Huh. I want these guys for this. Why am I over-encumbered? Oh, I forgot to put, that's not why I'm over encumbered, but I forgot to put those away. Let's drag that out. That puts us, okay. That's weird, because I wasn't over encumbered when we left. Was I over encumbered? No. We walked all the way down to a white run. I wasn't over encumbered. It's weird. It's not like I picked up anything more. Cheap caravan's not here, so we're just gonna go ahead and hop on here right away.
I can take you to... Where do you want to go?
Back to Whiterun.
Climb and back, and we'll be off. Nice weather for a ride. Hope it lasts.
So the next area that we're doing is we're doing Felgrow Keep, which is where Orthorn is. But before we do that, let's go ahead and drop off back at the homestead. We got a bunch of stuff. We'll go ahead and we'll get offloaded. We'll sleep for a couple hours to get refreshed.
Pride of Skyrim.
Get warm. I'm not going to take Frost up there. I'm actually going to run up there in werewolf form. But before we do that, I'm going to at least do part of the way in human form. That way we're not wasting, because I'm going to have to cast Iron Flesh before we take on Balthine Tower. Now we've got a bunch of food, so we're going to be able to take that as well. Let's improve our boots. that only giving me who is it? Oh, because I'm tired. Okay, dump off. Oh, that's what else it was. We didn't have our backpack on. That's why. Refreshed. Still only gives me exquisite. What is that?
I'm glad that I'm finally traveling with someone who sees coming. My last breakthrough was killed trying to tackle an entire fort of bandits alone.
Weird. Is it because I had a smithing potion? You know what? I did have a smithing potion when I did that. Okay. That's why. Alright, but we'll just enchant it. We won't worry about improving it. Carry weight one-handed. guess it matches the rest of the gear when it comes to that. When it comes to its enchantment. Drop that black soldier. 138, pretty close. Sleep till daytime.
Nice place you have here. I never...
We'll go ahead and drop a bunch here. So, first of all, we're going to drop 22 bees. We're going to keep the grands. We're going to drop 13 graders. Drop 8 lesser. Wow. Drop 26 petty.
You are so wealthy.
Then we are going to go on our way up to Voltheim Towers. Drop the rest of what we don't need in here. There we go. We're set and ready to go. Like I said, we're going to go part of the way on foot. Take the mud crab chest in. Make sure.
Here's a toll road. Huh! Bad time to get lost, friend. Where are you?
one hurts. One more. There we go. That's everybody. Now we can go ahead and get our human form back. So weird. That's an archery skill book. We don't want that right now. Okay, let's try this. Now we can hit. Really? You'll let me take the pickaxe, but you won't let me take the potion. Shot one didn't work on that. Only it was a full set of Nordic Carved. Nordic Carved is probably my favorite armor set. Aesthetically wise, I should say. Okay. That takes care of that. Now, we can go up here. Corundum ore vein, there's also an iron ore vein. It's not super necessary that we hit those. Technically, the iron ore vein could have benefit because I think dragon bone or dragon scale does use like one iron ore per piece, but I don't think it's super necessary either way. this up and going so that we're ready to take on these mages. This first one here, as long as I hit it, he shouldn't be too hard. Kind of wanted her to stay over there. Now that she's got all this free range in here, she's going to be a lot harder to hit. Oh, just got away that arrow. There we go. Oh, you're standing right next to it.
We should proceed with caution.
Okay, where the hell at? There's one. I'm not worried about the robes, I'm not worried about the daggers. We've already got our enchanting up to 100, so we don't need to do anything crazy with that. Now we just focus on getting ingredients. Like I said, we've got the robes. We don't really need anything crazy there. Or sorry, we've got plenty of gold. We don't need anything like robes for sale. Just grab the ingredients because you never know what's going to be useful and what's not. Based off the situation. And now we are inside. From here on out, things are going to get fun. This is, like, not quite here, but in this area is where the stream, or the recording paused yesterday. Because there was a bug where Eldrin Saros kept, like, he used a concentration flame spell, and he just was locked in on that for the whole time. Then he wouldn't move. I couldn't interact with him. I couldn't do anything. So I had to exit, and then I had to use console commands to move him to me. Once I exited the zone, fixed the bug, but apparently it paused the stream, or not the stream, paused the recording, which made it where I couldn't, like, it stopped it halfway through this dungeon. And I didn't realize that. And by the time that I realized it, I was already out of the dungeon and back home. And instead of hosting it and leaving you guys with a half a video, I decided to just redo everything today. Like I said, that's the reason why I'm doing it on an actual live stream, because today's going to be a fairly long video, because as soon as we're done here we have to clear out mizulft, and mizulft takes work. That is a very involved area. May be different this time, because last time there was only like 2 lockpicks in here. It's different this time, 5 lockpicks. But it actually had more stuff where it didn't have last time. Magic, destruction. So we want to clear away this. That's going to draw the attention of the mage. Oh, that hurt. Yep, that's oh. I hate it. I really do. It's annoying. I knew that was going to happen because it happened to me twice in my last playthrough. I should have quick saved before I got to that point.
What's our next move?
Okay, we're going to do this same way we did it yesterday. Be you.
What's our next move?
Need you to do
What do you have in mind? What did you need?
Go there.
Is someone there?
Anything else?
Oh, I walked right into that place. Want to be careful about that bullet. That hurts. Alley. Ocean. Stream. That out. Come over here, grab that emerald. You can grab the jump change if you want, you don't have to. And you can use these vampires to help you take these guys on. You open that door, that will send the vampires in.
Here we go.
Right into my arm. Even if you do attack them, I don't think they turn hostile towards you. I mean, they're not nice to you, but they don't actually attack you. Alright. Clear out all those guys. There's a guy up here, he just lets wolves out. Oh, he hurts. Telgran is back over here, so we want Telgran to come on, through. Please don't make me. There we
locked again. Really? Where we were having trouble last time. He won't. Oh, there you go. He's coming. He's moving. He just will not let me interact with him. Is that because there's guys over here that we're fighting? Who's that guy fighting? He's just stuck there. Send him on his way to the spider, to the vampires.
Mercy!
Oh, wait. Probably gonna be a bad idea. Probably gonna kill me. We got him. Now, I talked to him.
You ready to get going?
Well,
About time. Let's go.
so he wouldn't let me talk to him because I was in combat. He wasn't. This is Orthorn. This is the guy that we were told to come up here and save.
Yes, yes. Did
Or not really
Archmage Arn
save,
send
but
you?
he's the one who stole the
sent you
books.
What? The book? Oh. Oh dear. I shouldn't have taken them. I know. It was stupid. Help me get out of here, and I'll help you find them. Please. I don't have them anymore. She took them. The collar. She's the one who put me in here. Please, let me out of here. Don't leave me here. Thank you. Thank you. I promise I'll help. And then I'll go back to the collar. Yeah. The collar will help, although not interested enough to keep you. I promise I'll help you get out of here. All right then.
Don't really need his help, but whatever. There's about a 50% chance that he dies on route, so I'm not very good at keeping him alive. F5, you're probably gonna die here. Take this guy out first. If I can take him out before they kill me, then this fight is a lot easier.
Is someone there?
Problem is, he hits hard, and so does the other fire and death mage over there. So I guess we're gonna have to do this the other way.
Why did I ever come?
Grab this. extension. There's a fire adept. She hurts. The novice one doesn't hurt too bad. Go in there. This is where we're going to usually die right after you save them. Okay. Lots and lots of dying here. So, next up, we'll use our Berserker Rage. We really won't need it later. That kills him off fast. Oh no! Eldrin Thero didn't come down, so it never. Usually he comes down and takes their aggro. Yeah, let's try that again. Oh no, I'm hit. Yep, that was bad. I got stuck. I can do this, guys. I did it yesterday, I promise. Potion. We want ultimate healing. So he's gone. Delvin is now taking aggro. There we go. See? Told you I could do it. Take the human heart.
The underground.
Take out these two mages. That one first. Man. Take out the others. They're friendly. Okay. Whatever is zombie. Okay. Let that.
Why did I ever come here?
Sure that we're saving. Oh, I'm starting to get drained. That's okay. There's going to be some beds up here that we're going to be able to use. And we've got a level up that we can use as well. Knock him out. Over here. Through that door, you will have a fight on your hands. So just grab those. Don't pick up that book. That's a.
Warlocks practice all sorts of foul sorcery. We should proceed with
That's a conjuration book. We want to save that for later. Once we get up to 95 in conjuration. There was a dead body right here. Where'd he go? There he is. Make sure I get all the ingredients that I can. Oh, thanks, guys. There's another bad guy in here. She will run and start another big fight. adapt. That's an apprentice. That was conjured. They don't usually use fire conjures on. Okay, let's redo this again.
Huh?
You can get the first hit off on her. Should be able to take her out without taking too much damage or drawing the attention of the other people. Perfect. Okay. We're supposed to do something with the key. And there's another person down the side here, I believe, sleeping. Another two people. Novice Ice Mage, take out. Necromancer at death, a little bit more difficult, but the Nordic Barnacle, Lotus. Now we can take a quick rest. Wake up feeling refreshed, also get our level up. We're going up here into Elven Smithing. Farmers.
Warlocks practice all sorts of foul sorcery. We should proceed
Why
with
did I ever
caution.
come here?
Kind of upset because usually I never get out of the room. Because these guys have a key. Oh, that's a dungeon. Never mind. No, I'm not able to get into that until later. Going to look, nope, don't wait. I'm going to look here because last time I did this, there was some new necromancer skills that you can get according to the Creation Club content that looked really cool. But when I did it this past time, I didn't see them. I thought it was the Creation Club content. It might have, and in fact, it actually might have been, now that I think about it, that was probably my heavy modded playthrough I did on my Xbox. The heavy modded Pure Mage. That's the reason why they're not there this time. Yeah, they were really cool looking.
I've got to get out of here.
Yeah, I think that's what that was part of the heavy modded playthrough. We are getting some work done, guys. We're making it work. We are about 2/3 of the way through this area. Take out the flame astronaut. Where's that key I was looking for? Fire salts I need. Yeah, that's a key that I was looking for. So close. It's like right there.
Why did I ever come here?
Come on, let me through.
Warlocks practice all sorts of foul sorcery. We should proceed with caution.
Now we are at the end. We just have one more fight ahead of us. So we are going to get all this stuff here. Got a couple times on this fight. On the one I played through yesterday. So let's go ahead and get everything ready for this one. Potions, fortify one candle. Make sure that that's ready. We're going to quick save on the inside.
So you're the one who barged
just
into
gonna
my
ignore
house.
her.
How nice to meet you. How dare you!
She hurts. We can get her to transfer. Now, once she's done that, we can hit her with one of these paralysis poisons. And now she's stuck. Now, yesterday I did that, and she was paralyzed, and like we couldn't hit her, like we couldn't do anything until we got rid of everything else. And like she stayed paralyzed throughout the whole fight. So hopefully that's not the case this time. Hopefully we can hit her. Looks like that is not the case again. Yeah, so we have to kill these guys off. I don't know if this is a known bug or anything, but if you supposedly if you paralyze it, it stays paralyzed throughout the rest of the fight. It's nice. I mean, the kids are out of the way, so you don't have to worry about. I'll take it. Next. My attacks aren't doing anything. That was supposed to be doing things, but not. Like, no damage whatsoever. I'm just gonna let them kill her, because I'm not doing any damage here. I wonder if I use like flames or something, if that does anything. I mean, apparently magic does it, so. There we go. We can talk to Orthorn.
Well, everything worked. You'll be... Let this hope... Still, you've gotten me out of that cage, and I won't forget it. Thank you again. And good luck to you.
And it looks like the video is still going, so we're doing good. At least this time it's not a waste of all this time. We're out. So that takes care of everything in Felgrove Keep. Now we can go beast form again. We're gonna run back to the house, drop off everything we don't need, and then head on our way back up to Winterhold. We have a few minor things that we have to do up there in Winterhold, and then I think it's, All-Time Towers is this way. Oop, there's something. Oh, that's a dragon. Run. We do not want to face a dragon in her current state. He will hurt us. If I would have gone and put my iron flash on before he showed up, I might have tried it. But since I didn't do that, I don't want to. You can just run right to the house. Pick up these mud crabs on the side. Alright, we're here. Wait 2 hours. Drop out of our werewolf form. There it is. And dump off what we don't need. while we're here, I want to get somewhat closer to the next level. Okay, that's good enough.
Nice
That should get us
place
fairly
you have
close.
here. I never knew you were so wealthy.
Death Bell, Jazz Big Grapes, Salt Pile. Dragon's Tongue, Fly Amanita, more Tapinalia. Garlic, Nordic Barnacle, Salmon Roe. I'm an idiot. I should have put on all my alchemy gear and that would have given me more experience. Oh well. It's too late now. Then we can put all these potions in here. They were purely for just getting some leveling up done. Yeah, we definitely could have done better. But that's okay. It's still close enough that I think it'll work out. With 5 more levels in alteration training, that'll put us close to 43. And then when we get to smithing, basically I want to get within 2 levels of dragon smithing, dragon armor. So as long as we can get this perk point here, the advanced armors, then when we go to do our smithing off of 22 levels of smithing, that should get us fairly close to dragon. Or sorry, fairly close to level up so that we can get dragon armor. I want to be able to get dragon dragon scale armor and dragon bone weapons. That's kind of our goal for the end of this. Not by the end of this video, we probably won't get that far. But at least get our smithing up to level 100 by the end of this video. We are already almost 2 hours in, so we have done some work. Yeah. Let's head off back up to Winterhold. Got a little bit of capering that we've got to do up there, and then we can head down to mizulft.
Need a ride? Where do you want to go? Climb and back, and we'll be off. Oh, there once was a hero named Ragnar the Red who came riding to right run from old Rorik's.
Oh, I'm sorry. It looks like I missed some comments here. Yeah, that's weird. I'm going to ignore that one. Gotta love people trolling on the internet.
If there's anything you need, just let me know. Sure thing. It's yours for a day. I'll show you to your room. Right this way. Good day. Let me know if there's anything else you need.
I'll wake up getting refreshed. There we go.
I'll sell just about anything if it's worth my time. Keep that.
Don't care how many followers.
It's always encouraging to see the younger gen. I can certainly share a bit of what I know.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we're selling. We've got the extra funds. It doesn't hurt us too bad. That is the last bit of alteration skill training we will do, though. Puts us fairly close to level up.
Hundreds of years have gone into assembling this collection. Well, thank Knight. Did you read? Here.
Just asking if you read Night of Tears. He gives us a bunch of skill books. Certain ones we can read. So, let's quick save before we try this. Oh, I didn't want to read that one. That one is an enchanting skill book. We've already got enchanting up to level 100. Illusion. Nope, alteration. It's fine technically to read that one. racial philology. That's restoration. That one's destruction. Cards on child illusion. It's fine. We'll just go ahead and read all of it. Gets us gets us a little bit closer to level up.
College will be here for... Did he now? Does he have information about all... Is that the one... I'll have to make a... I just can't seem to tell... If you'd allow me to indulge myself for a moment, I thought I might make a few observations.
Go ahead, sir.
I'm sure you've already noticed the markings. They're quite unlike anything we've seen before. Aliad, Gwemma, Daedric, not even Falmer. None of them are a match. Quite curious indeed. Now, I'm not sure that you're quite as attuned as I am, given my extensive years of experience, but can you feel that? This marvelous object, it practically radiates magicka, and yet it's unlike anything I've felt before. Archmage Aran is already hard at work. Hopefully we'll have more information soon.
I'm afraid I must intrude. It is urgent that I speak with your associate immediately.
This is most inappropriate. We're involved in serious research here.
Yes, I've no doubt of its gravity. This, however, is a matter that cannot wait.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never been interrupted like this before. The audacity. I suppose we'll continue this at some later time, when we can avoid interruptions.
I need you to come with me immediately. Let's go. Really? Will allow me to clarify them. I'd like to know why there's... More importantly, I'd like to know... So we're going to go have a little chat with him and find out exactly. Technically, that is true, but I still report to the old married... Don't worry. You can return to your petty squabbles and meaningless research as soon as this matter is resolved. Now, you are going to speak to this monk and find out why he is here, and then he will be removed from college grounds.
Please do not be alarmed. I mean you no harm.
My last patron was killed trying to tackle an entire fort of bandits.
It is good to meet you in person. I'd simply like to talk to you. I've given us a chance to speak privately, but I'm afraid I can't do this for long. We must be brief. The situation here at your college is of dire importance, and attempts to contact you, as we have previously, have failed. I believe it is due to the very source of our concern. This object, the Eye of Magnus, as your people have taken to calling it. The energy coming from it has prevented us from reaching you with the visions you have already seen. The longer it remains here, the more dangerous the situation becomes. And so I have come here personally to tell you it must be dealt with. You set this chain of events in... You must understand, the Sigil... My presence here will be seen as an... I'm all too aware that... Nevertheless, my order will not act directly. You must take it upon... As you may have learned, the world is... Indeed, many in the Order believe it has already. Rather, something will happen soon. Something that cannot... Unfortunately, his perception may be more coherent than ours. I am sorry. Now, it is within you to succeed. Never forget that.
I'm sorry. Were you about to say something?
Well, what is the meaning of this?
I'm sorry, I'm afraid I don't understand.
Don't play coy. You asked to see a specific...
I'm not sure what happened.
Now what is it that you want?
From the Sigil Order.
There's been a misunderstanding.
Here after all these
Clearly,
years,
I
and
should
then...
not be here.
He just leaves.
I shall simply take my
I hope we didn't offend him somehow.
What trickery is this? You're not going anywhere until I find out what you're up to.
I am not up to anything. I apologize if I have offended you in any way.
We will see about this.
What you learn here will... It's no secret. Has Tolfdir been... Please, don't allow him to continue to discuss the subject. Now if you'll excuse me.
I'm not sure what just happened, but I assure you, I have many important...
So yeah, now we gotta go talk to the Augur of Dunlane.
Sure
he's basically a guy who used to be an apprentice here at the College of Winterhold, and through an experiment he turned himself into pure magicka. So now he resides below the college. In fact, this like glow thing is, from what I understand, is his doing. So we're gonna go talk to Tolfdir, who's usually creeping around in here.
I grew up in the city of Blacklight in Morrowind. If you ever get the chance, you should visit there. It's spectacular.
He's usually sitting in here watching them sleep. He might be upstairs. Might be upstairs actually sleeping himself this time. Doesn't happen often. Oh, there's Maribel Irvine. Where is he? Like I said, he's usually creeping around. There he is. I told you, he's usually in here sitting watching them sleep. It's so creepy.
The college will be here for you no matter what. Well now, are you going to see him? Underneath the college.
Okay.
It's not the nicest
Go to
place.
the middle, midden.
Education is never appreciated until after the fact.
That level up I wanted. And that's the reason why I grabbed one of those. Oh no. No, 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 no. That can hurt. Okay. So this here, the Atronach Forge. This is how, in my next playthrough for my Dremora Lord build, this Atronach Forge is how I am going to be able to get my full set of Daedric armor, as well as an full set of enchanted Daedric armor, as well as my enchanted Daedric weapon, without any crafting skills. So remember this, because in my next playthrough, this is going to be important.
perseverance will only lead to disappointments. Still, you persist. Very well. You may enter. I am that which you have been seeking. Your efforts are in vain. It has already begun. Those who have sent you have not told you what they seek, what you seek. Indeed. And so you have come looking, though you do not know why. Like others before you, you blindly follow a path to your own destruction. The Thalmor came seeking answers as well, unaware they will be his undoing. Your path now follows his, though you will arrive too late. No, though you may be the last, the one who calls himself Ancano has sought my knowledge as well, through very different questions. Your path differs from most. You are being guided, pushed towards something. It is a good path, one untraveled by many. It is a path that can save your college. I will tell you what you need to know to follow it further. You, and those aiding you, wish to know more about the Eye of Magnus. You wish to avoid the disaster of which you are not yet aware. To see through Magnus's eye without being blinded, you require his staff. Events now spiral quickly towards the inevitable center. So you must act with haste. Take this knowledge to your archmage.
Okay. So now you go talk to Savosera and let him know that you took the initiative to go to see the Augur of Domain, and that the Augur is sending you after the Staff of Magus. And once you do that, I'm going to go out the way we came in because we can't fast travel. It's better not to go to the bottom and then have to make your way back up in the cold. Once you do that, he's going to have you go talk to Maribel, who has mentioned the Staff of Magus, and then she will send you off to mizulft. So when you go off to mizulft, that's our goal. That's where we want to go. The reason why we want to go there is because it is the biggest, hoard of dwarven materials of anywhere else in Skyrim. I think the only one who comes close is Aftland, but I still think mizulft beats Aftland out. So, that's our goal. That's where we're heading.
What you learn here will last you a lifetime. Several, if you're talented. Really? I'm sorry. Well, hi. And how do you know of it? Did you read? And he's specific. I'm impressed with your initiative. Of course, a most impressive attitude. Something as specific and ancient. I seem to... I'm quite... This circlet once proved invaluable to me. I hope it can be of use to you now.
Didn't really need the mage's circlet, but
Mirabelle
sure,
is
why not?
helpful.
Okay. Now we can go sleep. And after we're done sleeping, I think... What's our conjuration at currently? 78. So So we could only do really 2 levels into conjuration skill training, because 80 is the maximum we can get in skill training. Let's talk to Maribel real fast.
Please don't bother. Well, now that's an odd question. I see. I only brought it. They were apparently under the impression.
She's telling you that
they're trying to hoard powerful artifacts. No one here. The Synods. It sounded. I suppose if you're intent on looking for the staff, there's a chance they might be in mizulft yet. Just don't expect them to be cooperative.
Okay. Did we sleep for an hour? Or we'll sleep till morning. Got an extra perk point. Smithing, advanced armors. We are 2 levels away. Sleep till morning. We can go ahead and get some training in... We don't need any training in destruction, but we can get some training in restoration.
Be careful!
Some restoration skill training. It's not... While it's not necessary, it could be useful. The 3 perk points that we're going to get back from conjuration, we're going to put in, depending on where we need them, we're going to probably put in alteration, get the adept alteration, and actually it'll probably go adept, magic resistance, and mage armor. Get all that prepared for us. She's usually up and moving around by now, which is why we can find her. Illusion is not necessary for us. Conjuration, we can only get 2 levels in skill training, and it's just not worth it. They're going to be so absorbently expensive. So while we're here, we might as well just go ahead and get some restoration. Alteration, again, could be, I mean, if we're going to spend a lot of money for skill trading, we could get the alteration again. But it's just, I mean, it's no point in spending extra money that we don't need to. Our alteration's going to get high enough on its own. And once we transfer all those skill points...
Restoration. So you wish to master the art?
That's not what I wanted.
Well, no.
That's
but
not what I wanted.
I'm quite aware of what's going on. I'll gladly share my knowledge with you.
So we'll go ahead and give her that.
I'm glad that I'm finally traveling.
Why are my research materials So you wish to master the arcane arts?
An entire fort of bandits.
Give her back. Let's give her these books. We don't really need them anymore. Don't need those. We have the we'll keep the Mage's Circuit.
Until next time.
It's a heavily enchanted piece. We'll never use it, but we'll keep it. Alright, so we've slept. We've eaten. We've trained. Let's head off towards mizulft. So we are going to grab a horse, travel down to Windhelm. Once we get to Windhelm, we're going to go inside, we're going to rest, we're going to eat, get warm again, and then we're going to leave right from Windhelm to Kynesgrove. Once we're in Kynesgrove, we're going to leave the horse behind, and then we are going to grab, we're going to go werewolf form right outside of Kynesgrove, and then we're going to run to mizulft. So that's the goal. I thought about maybe just going werewolf form outside of here and going to Windhelm, and because once we get back, we're gonna. I'm not even sure we're gonna come right. Yeah, we're not gonna come back to Winterhold for a while. So this bear. Red guard being harassed. I can't believe we haven't seen the revelers yet. Like, it's been 40 levels and they've not shown up. Again, not worried about going to grab the Lord Stone for this. We've got enough armor now that we're going to be relatively okay. It's not really going to make a difference. The thing that attacks us that's going to kill us is not going to make a difference whether we have 50 more armor or not. On the other side of that is a Mage Stone is going to keep our conjuration leveling up, and the quicker we can get conjuration up to 100, the better. So that we can get those 3 perk points back and place them elsewhere. We are 43. We are fairly close, actually. To be honest, we're fairly close to completion of the build. So, as far as leveling goes, we need 2 perk points there. We need 1 perk point here. 2 here, so that puts 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, possibly 11. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And you can make an argument for 17, 18, 19. We're 20 levels away. Or you can make an argument for the fact that we're 20 levels away. So we could actually even take the skills out of archery, because archery is not a main focus. We could legendary archery also and take a few more out of that so that we don't have to go that high. Because level 60 is a fairly high build level for any build.
Some say that
can't wait till we no longer do survival, to be honest with you. Like, yeah, it's been kind of cool that I finally am able to get a survival build under my belt. But it's just like, it's got so much dry time that it's not great for making videos. Because you're doing a lot of running around doing nothing. Whereas fast travel would make this part so much faster, obviously. I think this is the longest time I've put in a build in a long time.
Got some fresh baked.
And completing
Sure
a build, I
it's
should
yours
say.
for a day. Drink for the thirsty, food for the hungry.
I've put a lot of time in this game. I've just not usually this much time into completing a build.
I'll show you to your room, right this way.
Make sure that we're well refreshed.
Every night.
Let's go up, stand by the fires, and we can get warm faster.
Know what I think of them.
Place full of bitter dung. Let's be done here quickly.
Let me know if there's anything else you need.
It's going to be at least 3 hours. Probably more. You'll have to let me know in the comments. I was talking to a buddy of mine and he was cracking up. He's like, I watch you at double speed because there's so much running around that you do. He's like, watching you at double speed is really the only way that he can get through all the content. But you'll have to let me know in the comments. Do you guys just skip around a bunch, or do you watch it at double speed? That way you don't miss anything. Trust me, if I could play at double speed, I would. Especially these parts where I'm just running around. Go. Drop off the horse. Just like we did last time, come up around the backside here. There's a dragon going around that mountain. Try not to engage. Just in case something does come at us, let's grab that. And then let's go beast form. Ow. Oh, I should have acted well. We should be locked in on the right target. I do want to see if we can take on this giant, to be honest. Holy crap, we do so much damage. So we can kill a giant. Let's not worry about the farmer. Our werewolf form is strong. We can kill a giant. Which we could have done. We did that outside of werewolf form a while ago, so. We could never do it up close to the giant. We would do it from a distance. So now we can kill up close to giants in werewolf form. Okay, I went around the wrong side of this hill. Away from the mammoths. So downside is you can't stagger a mammoth. I wonder how much damage we can do. We're doing the gun quite a bit of damage. So killing mammoths, doable. As long as we're not the focus of the mammoth. Yep. Killing mammoths, doable. Heading towards mizulft. Oh. It's okay, we're close. Now, because I'm curious, we're going to go into here first, the storage room. Because if this has respawned, then that means that the other places have respawned too. So not only do we knock out mizulft, but we can knock out those other places as well. And it looks like it has not respawned, so... okay. That answers that question. That's okay. All we'll really need is mizulft. Mizulft will take care of all of our dwarven goods necessities. We'll be able to. We should be able to hit level 100 off of the stuff that we get in here.
Find apparatus.
Apparel.
Inoculary.
What's our carry weight look like? 27. We're gonna come back and get all of this stuff. So first off is we clear. Try to avoid traps. Fight these guys. Make sure I've got everything. Yeah, silver necklace, silver ring, we're good. We will grab the stuff from these guys because sometimes their bodies disappear. Those things, we'll leave those there. Once we clear this first area, then we'll take care of those. Yeah, once we clear this first area, we'll go back through, pick everything up, and then we'll get started on the second area. Here, because that trap will kill you. And open the door. Chorus Hunter is strong. Oh, and he's focusing me. That's not always a good thing. Focus. Aldrin, please. He's just going to chase me around. Even though Teldrin's arrow is right there. Ow! Not good. Potions. Ultimate healing. Let's hit him with a paralysis poison. See if that works. Nope, he's resistant to paralysis poisons. That poison is so strong. Stop! Never had these guys chase me to that extent. There, now they're fighting. There. Jesus.
Despite the foul beings that infest this place, I'm certain we'll find plenty of wealth to make it worth our time.
Another moonstone ore. Okay, up here is where the trap is. Right there. Eldritch Blade. Ooh, that almost hurt. These are, of course, reapers, sorry. Not as dangerous as the hunters, but still fairly dangerous. Poisoned. That one's taken out. That one's just a regular chorus, even though he's a blocker. not even halfway through here yet. We're already. Oh. Taking all these. There's so much dwarven materials, but we're gonna collect them all in one go if we can. There's some dwarven spheres up there. Let's stick them off. Have reached the farthest point for this area. Now that this area is fully cleared of hostile creatures or machines, we can go back through and collect.
What's our next move?
So I need you to do something.
What do you have in mind?
First, take that out. Okay. So if we see anything dwarven, we just ask Teldrin to pick it up. We will see lots and lots of dwarven materials. Take that.
Right away.
Take both of these.
Right away.
Oh, he didn't take that yet. Why is he walking? We'll do it ourselves first, and then we'll just give it to him. We can at least do that until he's over encumbered. We'll be over encumbered fairly quickly. Oh. Already almost overcovered. Where's it at?
If it'll help us get moving quicker, sure. If it'll help us get moving quicker, sure. Right. I knew.
So now everything we have to give him, we have to give him by him picking it up.
What do you have in mind? What did you need? Right away. Anything else?
Funny, there's so much in this first little area we might be able to do. We may be able to get, or we need to get based off of what we found already.
Despite the
Alright,
foul
let's do some math here.
fiends that infest this place. If it'll help us get moving quicker, sure.
Alright, so this is what he's already got. These give you 5 apiece. So 5 times 6, that's 30. These give you 3, so plus 6. These give you 3, so plus, that's 24, so plus 24. These give you 3, so that's plus another 24. Those might only give you 2 or 1. I know those only give you 1, so that's plus 5. I think these give you 2, so that's plus 6. So that's 95 dwarven metal ingots. We may have enough based off of this. So what we're going to do, put a quick save. I want to know if that's enough. So we'll quick save. Put on the ring of Hircine. Go beast form. You know what? It takes so long to go out and back. Yeah, feed off foam. Even though they are technically humanoids, they're considered creatures, not people.
What's our next move? What do you have in mind? What did you need?
Right of way. 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 Right of way.
Okay, that's everything so far.
Anything else?
Let's move on. Yeah, I'm fairly certain that that area is worth like right around 100 dwemer scrap metal. Or 100 dwarven metal. Ingots. So we should be right where we need to be. I think the number came up to like 90 something. Based off of my math, which may not be true. May not be correct.
That infest this place. I'm certain we'll find
Skulker. Normally I would wait to grab all this because, like I said, you want to kind of clear first and then come grab second. But this area, it's so easy to miss something that since I'm here, I might as well just go ahead and grab it. See, like we're already going. I think that's the way we came. Nope, not yet. Okay. Nope, don't have an issue with that. Where are you going? There's so many nooks and crannies for this area that it's kind of difficult to keep up with where everything is. So this one, it's best to, this particular area, it's best to just go ahead and grab as you go. That way you're making sure that you're not going to miss anything. I mean, even if you do miss something, it's not for... There's lots of bone right there. drop it all one at a time. Make sure that there's no stacks that are dropping. Because when he picks it up, he only will pick up one.
What's our next move? What do you have in mind? What did you need?
Right away. 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 Right away.
Okay, that ups us quite a bit more. Is it worth it really to go in here? I don't really.
The dwarves were a clever race.
We'll see.
I wonder what
Get this
happens
fairly
to
easily. See if we can find the point. Found the point. The point was easy. Too little. There we go. Not too bad. Okay, let's go ahead and drop off these ones too.
What's our next move? What do you have in mind? What did you need?
Right away.
Anything else?
Forest Reaper. take one Falmer helm. Actually, we'll probably grab a couple more. Falmer helms are one of the only headpieces that you can wear a circlet or a hat with. So with the Falmer helm and the chef's hat, that'll allow you to get 2 head pieces on your or 2 head armors on your enchantment. Enchanting's like portion. Not very useful when it comes to like only wanting to wear light armor, but excellent if you're doing a smithing and alchemy gear set, which is what I will be using that for. I will enchant up a smithing and alchemy gear set using chef's hat, Falmer armor, Falmer hat, chef's tunic, a pair of gloves, a pair of boots, and then a ring and a necklace. And that will allow you to get a bunch of smithing and alchemy into one armor set. And I'll be basically into one clothes set. And the only reason why we're doing that is to get 2 enchanting slots on the headpiece. You can also get the Dunmer shoes, which count as a chess piece when it comes to enchanting. And you'd be able to use that to get you some more, I think that's more smithing. It gets you a higher smithing because you can enchant smithing on it. So that gives you a smithing enchantment on the boot slot. Oh, this is a master lock. I'm an idiot. I'm sitting here trying to pretend like it may not even be worth it. Oh, well, I found the point fairly quickly, so. Whoa, what was that sound from? You, where did that heck did you come from? Scared the bejesus out of me. Whew. Alright, this is a fairly safe place, so we're going to go ahead and have Teldrin pick up all this stuff. We'll keep the diamonds and the precious gems. They don't weigh next to anything. Drop those. Weapons, we'll keep those. Then we'll drop the 2 Falmer helms.
What's our next move?
What do you have in mind? What did you need? Right away. Right away. Right away.
That's all the pieces.
Anything else?
Alright. And we will continue on.
Despite the foul that infest this place, I'm certain we'll find plenty of wealth to make it worth our time.
Okay, there's a Chorus Reaper in here. Course Reaper. Lots and lots of stuff. There is some more hospitals up here. There'd be a chorus of one of the flying ones, and then a couple of Falmer. I think that's the last of the Falmer helms that we'll grab. F5 this. Hop down there and we'll do it down there. There's a bad guy up there. This is not smart. See if we can get Feldrin to fight the hunter. That was kind of big. Okay. The reason why I did that is because I want Feldrin to pick up all the stuff in this room rather than out in the open. We'll just go ahead and collect everything that we're going to give him. It all right here. Oh, we can also sleep in a bed. Let's get 2 hours of rest. That'll make us refreshed. Food. Worker loaf. That gets us back up to well fed. Now we can drop all this. Picked up a lot of weight from somewhere. guess it would be the 2 staffs would be part of that. Another Falmer helm. Or Falmer helm. Go ahead and drop these. Keep those. Keep that. Drop that. Keep that. Keep that. And we picked up a lot in potions, I think, is also part of where it is. Why don't we have all 43 vegetable soups? Okay.
What's our next move? What do you have in mind? What did you need?
Right of way. 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 Right of way.
Did you
No, that's not what I wanted.
want me to help you or not? You ready to get going? What do you have in mind? What did you need?
Right of way. 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 Right of way.
I think that was everything. Yeah.
Anything else?
Make sure he follows me.
About time. Let's go.
Okay. We are clearing through a lot, getting a lot of materials, all this stuff. Like I said, I think we have what we need, what's necessary for us to get our smithing up to level 100. Since we're here, we might as well go ahead and pick up the rest of it.
To make it worth our time.
And this is a final, if I'm not mistaken, this is a final portion, the final leg of the journey. That's interesting. Pulled out the staff. Kill that off. There's a skulker up here with the bow. Oh, that hurt. Focused on attacking, make sure I didn't leave anything. Okay, we're good, I think. Healing going. In here, some dangerous enemies that we're gonna have to fight. There's a bunch of them that will just overpower you very easily. So, see if we can draw any of them to us. There we go. I don't want to draw the whole group. Hopefully they're coming at us in a semi-organized fashion. Ouchie! Not organized for them, organized for us. Oh wait, stop! Focusing. Take him out. Grab the focusing crystal, because that's what we need for here. Okay. And we're still full plug. We're still full up. Not bad. All three of those. Oh no, the poison! The poison got us. Fun, fun. Guys, we are already almost at 3 hours and 30 minutes. This is going to be the longest video I've done. But it's alright, because we're having fun. Okay. Oh, grab that. Let's try to get this a little bit less everybody. One down. There's a skulker up there. Come on, come up here. Or you go out there and draw everybody's attention. That's fine too. He's down. Hey. Warmonger. Bad idea. Holy crap, that was a bad idea. Okay, plenty more going. And then I'll probably then we'll take this guy out, now that he is paralyzed. And then we take him out. That takes care of everybody. Healing in. Let's see if I can get that. The best way that I know how is to try to blow it away. It's stuck. Okay. Up here, you need a key to go through here, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. And the only way to get the key is to fight the Centurion, which is over that way. What's this one? Another master door. F5. We'll attempt it. Oh, this is probably about the easiest door ever. It's like right off. It's like right at the main, right where it starts. Right there. Easiest master door ever. Completely not worth the trouble. There's a moonstone ore vein and that's about it. Go down here, and I believe down here you have to fight the dwarven Centurion. Nope, not in this room yet. Yep, there we go. We're over encumbered. We're gonna go ahead and collect this all up, and then we'll have Teldrin carry everything. We'll drop it all so you can grab it. like I said, I wasn't lying, guys. This is the largest number, like the largest group of dwarven materials you can get out of anywhere. So, if you're looking to get your smithing on, check this place out. Tried to drop these as non-stacky as possible. Go.
What's our next move?
Need you to do something.
What do you have in mind? What did you need? Right away.
And he is grossly over encumbered. Like, he's carrying well over 1,000 pounds of dwemer material. But because we allow him to pick it up like this instead of giving it to fill his inventory, it does not count as him being over encumbered, so he can go ahead and pick it all up, which is nice. I didn't realize he was going to have to go all the way around for that. Oh, he's going to have to go all the way around for that one too. Let's do these first. Try not to cough in your guys' ear.
Right away. Right away. Right away. Right away.
Now he's going to go all the way around and pick that one up. There we go.
Anything
now,
else?
I'm fairly certain we can carry whatever is left over. We've got about 150 pounds worth of inventory space that we can carry, so...
If it'll help us get moving quicker.
Check this out. 15 of those. That's at least 15 dwarven metal ingots right there. 4, so that puts 19. These, like I said, I think are worth 3. So that's 36 plus 19. These I know are worth 3, so that's almost 60. These are worth 2 or 1. We'll say 1. These are worth 1. These are worth 5, so that's over 100. So we're looking at about a little over 200 dwarven metal ingots right there.
Lead on.
And we're still picking up more, like...
Despite the foul
That's good. That. These. There's a Centurion. He is a pain to deal with. Yep, there's the steam. You gotta make sure that doesn't hit you. Okay. Since Teldrin ran right in there, we can follow behind him and just play it smart. Hit one-handed potion. And F5 it. Now Teldrin's back out, so we gotta be careful. Yowie. Oh, see? Gotta be careful, that steam hurts. Back in there, Teldrin. Oh, we're... He can't come in here, so you can cheese him. Not like that. You can cheese him with archery. Just fight him with archery through here. That is an option. That's not what I'm going to do, but it is an option. Ow. 2 hits. Okay. Now I know what we're looking at. So, not get hit by that. We're gonna get him, come in here, get his attention, allow him to hit us once. Eldrin, get in there. Come on, man. You are making me look bad. The whole point of why I keep you around here is to help you take these heads. Look at that, I didn't even need your help. There's a lot more in here than I thought there was. So yeah, we're going to be pushing 300 dwarven metal ingots of all of this, which is going to be great. If we don't get enough from, that's what I was worried about. If we don't get enough level ups from improving the rest of the bows that we have, the dwarven bows that we have, we're still going to have enough left over that we're going to be able to smith up some more dwarven bows. So we're going to be floating. Five solid dwarven metal ingots. That's crazy. Or dwarven metal plates.
What's our next move?
What do you have in mind? What did you need?
Pick these up.
Right of way. 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 Right of way.
The question is, does dropping them and making him pick them back up, does that make, does that activate the little glitch where it kind of duplicates items? Technically, yes, I think it does. However, we're not coming back in here, so even if the items duplicate, they're just going to lay down on the ground and stay there. So I'm not worried. Technically, I'm not. It doesn't bother me that they could duplicate because I'm not coming back in and getting them. So I'm not using. I'm not taking advantage of the glitch. Hopefully that makes sense. So if I were to go back through here and go back to the beginning, I'm fairly certain every place that we dropped all these dwarven materials at would have duplicated the dwarven materials that we dropped. Like I said, I'm not taking advantage of that, I'm not using that, so therefore I'm not going to go back through and pick up all those all those dwarven materials again and just overload myself with dwarven materials.
Gavros, is that you? I'd almost given up hope. Let me get the door. What the? Who are you? Where's What are you doing here? What have you done with Gavros? It was the Falmer, wasn't it? Curse them! They've ruined everything. If Gavros is gone, there is no hope. He was supposed to return with the crystal. Without that, all our efforts are wasted. And you, if you're here for treasure or wisdom or anything, I'm afraid you've wasted your time. It didn't work the first time. I tried to tell Gavros, but he wouldn't listen. No, it won't be too cold, he said. Well, I was right, wasn't I? Focused completely wrong by the time we got here. The cold had warped it. Gavros had to cart it all the way back to Cyrodiil. Left the rest of us here to fend off the damnable Falmer. It was a brilliant idea, really. Mostly mine, though Gavros took the credit. Secret, though. Official Synod business. Can't talk about it. Well, I'm afraid I can't help you with that. You found... That's it? In fact, who are you anyway? You are you? Savos wouldn't even grant us an audience when we... I don't much like... Come on, I'll explain on the way. No matter what Gavros said, this was my idea first. The Council is going to know that when I...
Get 2 hours of sleep, make sure that we're refreshed, and get to level up. That's 220, yeah, 21. There we go. We are 1 perk point away from dragon smithing. The 22 levels in smithing that we're going to get is going to give us that perk point.
I was the one who thought of using this...
Fight the foul beast.
I don't know what the dwarves call it. Something unpronounceable, I'm sure.
We'll find plenty
From all our research, it seems they were intent on asserting the nature of the divine. This machine...
This is one of the machines that the Dwemer were attempting to use to read the Elder Scrolls. So, which is what caused them to be basically, like, banished by the gods. And flames, take frostbite, because we may need it. I'm coming up, come on. I'm waiting on you. Slowpoke.
Here it is. Magnificent, isn't it? Took an incredible amount of work to get it running again. Now I'm hoping it'll all be worth it. Place the crystal in the central apparatus, and we can start the process for focusing.
Yet. Oh, one more. There we go. Now it's broken focused. There it is.
Finally going to pay off. What's this? These results. They're not at all what they should be. This projection should be lit up like the night sky. Something is creating an incredible amount of interference. Something in Winterhold, it looks like. What are you playing at? Is this some attempt to stall my work? So what is it? Did you know? Well, explain yourself. Go wrong? Everything... How did you do it? But it must be something. You have something at your college, don't you? Something immensely powerful. Beyond any... Well, if that's taken into account, these results make more sense. Yes, the staff. Interesting. I can't explain the details. That would be giving away many secrets the Synod have learned over the years. Also, I doubt you'd be able to comprehend the details. Have you seen the orrery in the Imperial City? It was the inspiration for this idea. Instead of projecting the sky, we project all of Tamriel, and then harness the latent energies to overlay the positions of... What's important is that all of this work was designed to reveal to us sources of great magical power. Purely to help safeguard the Empire, of course. And yet, in the end, only 2 locations have been revealed to us. One is your college. The other, well, that can only be labyrinthian. So, even if all you... So fine, this is not over. I assure you. Emma, I think I've discovered your trickery won't confuse me. I think we're done.
Okay, so now we've completed this little quest for the College of Winterhold. However, we're not going to turn this in right away. Instead, we are going to work on getting our smithing back where, or getting our smithing where it needs to be.
You have done well thus far, but trying times are ahead.
We want our dragon armor and weapons before we do any more work.
Rise to the challenge and discover what you are capable of.
Really anything.
You are on the right path, and you will prevail.
Thank you. Grab these nightshades. And we're able to go right out here. Go right out to the balcony. Blisteringly cold up here. Work our way down by the safest road we can take. I'm going to stay in human form doing this because we may end up encountering a dragon, and we need to start hoarding dragon bones and dragon scales. Grab the leather, because we're also going to need leather for the armor and weapons that we're going to create. not going to actively seek out any dragons, but if one shows up, then I'm not going to be upset about it. Like I said, we're going to wait to turn in the Winterhold side.
Need a ride? Can take you to... Where do you
got
want to go?
We've got what we've wanted this whole time, what we were doing all this for.
Climb and back, and we'll be off.
So we're gonna go ahead and head off towards home.
Oh, there once was a hero named Red.
Once we're dropped off at home, we're gonna run to the Warrior Stone. We're gonna grab it, and then we're gonna head back to the house. Oh, please don't do this to me. It did it, didn't it? Yep. This is what it was doing that one time when I was having trouble with it. Okay, well, hopefully it quick saved before we got to that end. That's annoying. That's okay. We're almost 4 hours. So that will be the first thing that we do when we get back onto the next video. So thank you for joining me. Thank you for coming out here and checking out this live stream. For those of you who did come during the live stream, I appreciate it. For those of you who are watching this after the fact, thank you for coming. Thank you for joining me. My name's Arcadian. This is my Survivalist. My Survivalist Legendary Let's Play. If you guys are enjoying the content, please leave a like and subscribe so you can see me. I'll be playing, pretty much doing this until we finish this character. Like I said before, the completion rate of this character is finishing all 3 of the major quest lines. Alduin, Harkin, and Mirak. Once we have completed all 3 of those, then this build, or this playthrough, would be considered complete. So I do appreciate you coming out and watching. I do appreciate you taking the time out of your day to watch this video and have fun. I hope that you had fun. I am having fun. And if you have any questions, please, like I said, leave a comment. If you like the video, please like and subscribe. And one final plug. If you guys are interested in helping me to get better quality content to you guys, feel free to jump over to my Patreon page where you can donate. Any and every little bit helps, and the majority of all donations will go towards upgrading my hardware and my software so that I can give you better videos. Right now, the primary thing is trying to get a better video editing software so that I can actually edit all my videos instead of just the first 3. So, again, thank you for joining me. I hope you guys have an excellent and wonderful day. Peace.